What is world citizenship? What does it mean to be a world citizen? How does your life differ from someone who doesn't necessarily call themselves yet a world citizen? Those are some of the key issues we want to address with this channel, Democracy Tomorrow, because it is our fervent hope and fervent belief that sooner or later, enough people in enough places will want the world to be unified on the basis of our common humanity, that we will finally, after all these thousands of years of human history, have the wherewithal and the courage to develop a global political system that serves everyone, everywhere, equitably. That is the aim of this channel and why we want to distribute this message of unity and commonality to as many people as we can in as many places as we can. My friend Pablo from Argentina and I wrote this book not long ago. Don't know if you can see it. One Earth, One Politics, building our shared path toward world citizenship. And in this book, we try as much as we can to delve deeply into the key components of what it means to be a world citizen and what type of structures would need to be put into place in order for this ancient dream, which dates back thousands of years, to actually becoming a reality. Socrates is probably the most famous person to have ever spoken in a very frequently cited quote when he said, "I am neither Athenian nor Greek, I am a citizen of the world." And it's on that premise that we are operating this channel. And it's those ideas that we explore in great detail in our book, One Earth, One Politics. We will be delving into the contents of each of the chapters of that book in upcoming episodes in a series we will dedicate specifically to that end. And we hope that all of you will join us in exploring not just what world citizenship means to us, but what does world citizenship mean to you? For the moment, just consider this. Is one's life better, neutral, or worse if one has friendships that transcend international borders? It's not simply a political question. It's not simply a social or economic question. It's a question of culture and a question of how we live our lives. And certainly for us here at this channel and all of you who follow us and subscribe and all of you who are interested in the topic, I'm sure a part of your interest comes from the fact that you already know that humans everywhere are essentially the same. Yes, we may have different views, we may have different ways of expressing ourselves, we may have different cultural or religious beliefs, but at our core, ultimately, we want the same thing, and we need to build a planetary governance and legal structure and system that allows everybody everywhere to participate on equal terms. There's fundamentally no moral difference whatsoever between any human in any place. And our current system does not use that as the basis for its structure. We are grounded deeply in a system which is based on difference and exclusion and the other. And we need to change that. And I think in 2025, there are enough contemporary political and other developments in the world to make us all reflect on that very important point. Certain parts of the world have begun this process. The European Union is one case in point. It's 27 countries that have traditionally fought with each other ruthlessly, century upon century. And yes, it is flawed in many ways. Yes, it is imperfect. Yes, it has long ways to go to achieve what it purports to attain to, which is an ever closer union. And the list goes on. But the simple fact that there is such a union amongst nations that have traditionally been hostile towards one another is an amazing advancement. And there are all sorts of other examples that we will go through in great detail throughout the history of this channel. There are more people traveling to more places than ever before, meeting people from other countries and other cultures than ever before. And hopefully that will form the foundation of greater understanding and greater collaboration and greater cooperation. Once we all see the world as one consolidated entity, and all of the people upon it as one human family, we want everyone to win. We want every human to have at least the basics of life sorted out, degree of prosperity for everyone, and no hunger, no deprivation, no poverty, no necessity of breathing highly polluted air that can kill you prematurely, and so on and so forth. So we'll address those themes in the months and years to come. Thanks for watching. Take care.